Hey, well hello, we're back again in the shrimp cupboard. I'm just going to give you another update on the progress so far of what we've done. We've installed some sponge filters into this tank here and a heater, and we've got it going. I've kick-started the sequence off with the biological action with the shrimp, which I've put in the bottom, dead one, just a normal prawn you get from the shops, which will start to rot down and create the nitrogen cycle. And up here we've got 2 sponge filters in this one. I've put some JBL media in the base. We've got moss ball in there now. We've got some oak leaves and some beech leaves. Nice piece of aqua timber there. We've got an oxygenator, heater, and another sponge filter on this end. If we go down here, oh, we've got a nice little piece of aquascape rock in there, some more oak leaves, and a sand bottom for this one. And up here we've just basically replicated the other tank that you've just seen. We've got the oak leaves coming in there. We've got the sponge filters. We've got some subvisor tang there, and a bit of wood, moss ball, and some java as well. I think that might be peacock moss on that one. We've got some mineral balls in there as well. I've kick-started the biological action off, as I just said, with a dead, well, just a piece of cooked prawn, which I've put in there. Shrimp to start the shrimp tanks off. Look at that, too many S's there, wasn't there? But a bit more subvisor tang and some more moss on a piece of wood there, which is going to grow up nice. Bit murky at the moment, bit stirred up still. I do like these sponge filters, they work fantastically. These leaves are just soaking at the moment. I've given them a dip beforehand to remove some of the tannins out. Not much though, so I don't mind a bit of tanning in the water, because there's nothing going to be going into these tanks for quite some time. Just going to let that biological action kick into gear and get everything ready for the shrimp when they all arrive. They're still soaking away there. There's a few starting to sink now. Oxygen's releasing out of the soil. And it's all exciting stuff. I can't wait to get a few shrimp in here now, but I'll have to. Still unsure about the bottom tank, but I'm going to run it through a cycle anyway. So when I do make my mind up, it'll be cycled, and then we can put in there what we like after that. It's a lovely big tank though. Like I said, it's 3 foot 18 by 18 inch. With the LED lighting on the top, which is going to be supported. It's actually going to go up underneath here at some point. I'm going to make a bracket to go under there, and hang it up underneath so it will clear the lids. Or I might make a small frame like I did on the aquascape in my living room. But it's all great stuff. There's going to be some snails on this subvisor tank, because it's from my shrimp tank from upstairs. So they'll be seeding in there, little monkeys. There'll be little eggs, there'll be all kinds in there running around. Before, give it a couple of weeks, and there'll be little eggs hatching. There'll be babies in amongst it, and they'll be out creeping around, scoffing all the algae that starts growing on the glass and on the substrate, on everything that moves or doesn't move. They'll eat it. Yes, quite happy with the progress so far. I've got some pothos there as well, which I've got in my aquascape in the back chamber. I've got these 3 lovely little half balls, which I'm going to put up. I think I'm going to place them here, one each side of the light, and I'm going to do some funky aquascapes in those for you guys if you want to have a look later on. Any ideas what you think I should put in them, drop it in the section below, and we'll do one. I'll do a viewer's choice in one of them, in the small one I think, on that end. So let me know, and I'll try and create it the best I can for you and hang it up. Like I say, when this used to be marine. This was all marine. I used to grow coral in this system before I stripped it all down. I built the tanks all the tanks in here, well, apart from that one down there which I bought, but all the rest I made. What I'm going to do as well, I'm going to put on these corners here, I'm going to put some little triangle pieces on each corner, because shrimp are known to climb up the silicone and they could get out, which we don't want to find them on the floor in the morning. I put one here and I put one over there for the time being, but I haven't got any more glass at the moment. I could use perspex or acrylic, anything really, just to block it off so the little guys can't jump out. I've got to do it on the base tank as well. These little oxygenators are great, brilliant for the water clarity, oxygenation, plenty of bottles of it up there. And we're going to get some more plants in around here as well. It's great. I tell you what, I just love looking at tanks, just empty, without anything in them, just maturing. It's fabulous. I've been at this game for years. Started off with these kind of filters. I've been through, oh my god, you name it. Big Eheims, the size of a dustbin, FX5s, or other discus tanks I've had in the past, sump filters, all kinds, and it's sort of gone full circle for me now, and I've gone all the way back to the start, and it's bringing back lots of fond old memories of bubbling and listening to the bubbling in the background. And got to give credit to my mum really, because she's the one that got me into this in the first place. I always remember sitting down in our living room and she had a little corner air driven filter with some cotton wool in it. I think she used to put cotton wool in it and a few pebbles in the base. I could always remember that bubbling away with the guppies, and she used to breed black mollies. Yeah, brings back lots of fond memories, it does. Probably the same for you guys as well. Some of you have been kept this, and your parents have kept things and you've grown up with them as well, and it's given you the bug to carry it on. But yeah, lots of fond memories there of my mum. She's going to do it again one day, so she tells me. I'm sure she will. When she settles down, she likes her travelling, and spends some time in New Zealand, sometimes in the UK, and yeah, good old mum, eh? Good old mum. Good on you, mum, starting all this rubbish, to spending thousands of pounds and driving my wife insane, going to the shops every 5 minutes to get something else, pipes, plugs, suckers, you name it. We've all you get that look, don't you? You know when you look at your wife and she looks at you, I'm just going down the shops, love. Yeah, then you get that look. I'll cook tea when I come home. All right then. Yeah. But yes, very happy with the progress so far. I say these will be nice and clear on the next update. They should be clearing up a lot more. And these filters start working and kicking in. Like I say, I've got the dead shrimp in there. That's what I use, just a normal shrimp that you get from your local store, supermarket. And as that starts to decay and creates ammonia in the water, nitrites, then your biological actions will start to kick in. And there's lots of biological things in there with these moss balls and the other bits from upstairs, so that's all been seeded anyways. There's bacteria in there already, so it'll all start the biological action off. And then we've got to give it water changes, keep our eyes on the tests, keep doing water tests, water changes, and see how we go day by day. Just keep going until we get it spot on, and we get the TDS sorted out, and we get all these little habitats up and running, and get them to the best they can be before we put anything in them. That's my aim. You can't rush these things, you really can't, or you'll kill your inhabitants in no time at all, which isn't good. You'll just be spending money and then putting them in somewhere where it's not ready, and it's just going to kill them. So Never do that. Be patient. Patience always pays off. Like I say, I was in the marine game for a lot of years. If you look back at one of my previous videos, you'll see my marine system, which was 8 foot, 2 foot by 2 foot, and that was stuffed with corals, and that took some time to get it in that condition. But we got there in the end. It looks absolutely fabulous. Well, it did. It's all been broken down now because this is my new hobby. Because the big tank was it's got to go now. It's getting a bit old, and it's time to move it on. May get another one day. We shall see. Pardon me. But there you go. That's how we are so far. I'll keep you updated. Please like, share, and subscribe if you want to see more of my videos or any updates, and go back and look at some of the older videos as well, because I've got this system as it started off. I think I've got one video up there with which just bare tanks, nothing running, and now we're up to speed. Everything's cooking now, and I've got one big it's called the pump 40, if you can see it in the background there. That's running the whole room. No other pumps, everything's air driven. Got the RO system there as well, rigged up, which goes through the wall there, so I can get my water straight from the shed, remineralize it afterwards. And yeah, well, there you go, guys. Like I said, like, share, and subscribe if you want to see more of my videos, or go back and see some of the other videos that I've done. All the ones that have subscribed, you're all fantastic. Share as much as you can, like I said, because the more we can get out there, the more we can help other people out. I'm still learning, so if you think I should know anything, or I've done anything different than you think, oh, we shouldn't have done that, drop me a message, and I'd love to hear from you as well. And on that, we'll say cheerio and bye for now. Take care, guys. Be safe. Mark out.